What's going on, guys? My name is Michael, if you didn't already know that. Today is Monday, October... Why don't I ever remember the damn date? Really? It's already the 3rd? Oh my God. After a rain-out weekend, you can see the sun is shining brightly. Thank God. So maybe I can like go out and do some stuff this week. So I know yesterday's video talked zero about tech, and that's gonna happen every once in a while, just because it's the mood I'm in. But today, it's been about 2 weeks since I've had my hands on the iPhone. And I wanted to talk about a few things that I do like about it. Now, of course, I am jumping back and forth between the iPhone and the LG V20. So I threw my AT&T SIM in here so I can keep using the phone to watch videos and all that sort of stuff. Because the first thing I want to talk about are the speakers. A little bit wonky to get used to start, only because you have the one speaker up by the earpiece, which is front firing, and then of course you've got the one at the bottom, which is down firing. But most of the time when I watch my videos, I have my hand cupped, like so. And the bottom speaker will then obviously bounce off my hand, which gives that stereo feeling to it. Not necessarily the best situation, because the second you take it off or I lean it up against something, you do hear a little bit of a difference. It sounds good. I think they did a good job with it. There are definitely worse ones out there, previous iPhones. And pretty much all other phones that are down firing speakers. And don't have a speaker up top that's front firing. So that's kind of a no-brainer. But of course, it does sound better for obvious reasons. You now have more than one speaker. So I like the idea that they did that. And maybe down the road, they'll figure out to have it go through the button. I don't know. So the next thing I like about the phone is the fact that they finally went back to a black version. And I've always liked the all black. It just looks more stealthy. And I'm happy with the matte. I'm glad they didn't just go with that jet black, because that just, whew, just reminds me of the 3GS. It just scratched that sumbitch right up. I didn't know what we were more concerned about back then, scratching the back of the phone or the chrome front bezel. I know that was like a big to-do we always talking about. Oh, you could buff it out. You can do this, you can do that. I like the new color, real simple. Getting rid of the antenna bands, I didn't think I would care as much as I do, but I do like the way it looks. I like the way that the matte black hides the antenna bands, but I was kind of getting used to them. I thought they were kind of a nice touch to break up the back of the phone, but then I didn't have them, and I'm like, I like it better.
Hi.
We interrupt this favorite iPhone things video for an impromptu unboxing. Oh, show my address. Skip that. Oh! It's my iPhone case that I ordered. They don't have this one. This is a special one. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't expect this one to come in so quickly. Look at that. That I like. That is cool looking. Well, this is interesting. This is kind of goes along with the video. So look at that. That looks really nice. I like that. It's got like the blue metallic buttons on it. Mommy's not in the video. Had to edit Mommy out of the video yesterday. I don't know why that's not. Maybe I'll just cut it in with some B-roll here as I'm talking. But here are the blue buttons right there. Very tactile. I don't know if I even talked about this case, but I like the case. I love the leather, and of course the blue look is just absolutely awesome. So
Why did you have to edit me out?
Quiet you, because you don't want to show your face in it.
I know, but what did I say?
You were making fun of me falling on the thing, and I couldn't do it because you were in the thing. Yeah, there's a whole thing me falling downstairs yesterday.
That was really funny. You should have left me in.
Almost falling. You know what? I'll put it in right here. You have to keep this. You have to keep the 3D glasses on, okay?
Because you won't be able to see otherwise.
Because you won't be able to see the movie.
I know.
Oh well.
I know.
Too bad. It has to happen eventually.
It does not have to happen ever.
Almost fell.
Now that's funny. Because when you walk, when you're videotaping yourself,
I've never done that before.
That's really silly.
Now you have to be in the vlog because I have to leave it in there. Haha, it's funny. Anyway.
No, I don't want to be in it.
Huh?
I meant like right now. She's trying to get me to come in the video.
Oh, no. That part, that was it. That was special. It's from yesterday. The video that nobody watched, apparently, because there's like no views on it. So apparently you fail at the thumbnail. I thought they'd click on the thumbnail because you were in it.
Oh.
They didn't click on it.
No pressure, kid.
No pressure.
Don't stand on the chair like that. That's making me very nervous.
Anyway, back to my list. I think this is either you love it or you hate it. And of course it's in this list, so I love it. I love the fact that it's a perfect tap every time. It's a perfect press every time. You don't have to worry about making sure you're going to double tap on it to open anything up. It's literally a lot more functional and a lot more certain when you push it, if that makes any sense. If you haven't tried it, you have to try it to understand. And like I said, either you love it or you hate it. In this instance, I do love it. Whether you love or hate Apple, you gotta love the camera. Now, Samsung has stepped up their game, and they are absolutely awesome when it comes to camera quality. Well, the iPhone doesn't disappoint, and as a matter of fact, many older generations were still better than a lot of the phones that were coming out after it from other companies. And the improvements they've made to this camera this year for the 7 Plus, in my opinion, are absolutely awesome. Now, one of the features that they did add that is not out yet, is currently in beta, is the portrait mode. Now, this thing is really cool. It actually adds more depth of field, or what we call bokeh, and basically takes the foreground, brings it a little bit more pop by blurring the background. So you cannot go wrong with that. I love trying it out. And of course, it's still in beta, so it's not perfect, so hopefully it gets better. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. I'm talking about the iPhone camera.
Daddy,
Yes.
I was react from nothing.
Did you do good? No, what happened? Be continued.
This phone?
In case you didn't already know, Apple added a second lens to the camera on the back. Now, it isn't a secondary camera per se, but what it actually does is it helps with zooming. Now, what they've done with this secondary lens is they've actually made it more of a telephoto lens. As you can see here, when you zoom in most cases, it's a digital zoom for a lot of cameras, and you get something like a DSLR. I have a couple different lenses, like a 55mm or an 85mm, which allows the picture to actually be cropped in already, or a telephoto lens. And you get a much cleaner shot because it's a fixed lens. Well, with this secondary lens on the camera, it's for the most part a telephoto lens. And when you zoom in, you're actually using the secondary lens as part of the telephoto portion, which gives you, or supposed to give you, a sharper, cleaner image, as opposed to just zooming in and losing a lot of the clarity on the picture. I'll be completely honest with you, it may still be something that they're working on and maybe get better with software, but honestly, I still do see a lot of noise unless you're in the most perfect conditions. At the end of the day, nothing beats using a fixed 85mm or 55mm to take pictures. Does it look horrible? No, it looks good and it works for what it is, but if you're not in perfect conditions, you can definitely see the difference. Now, it's still really, really cool that they have this on here, and it does take much better pictures than what we were used to with zooming in. So, gotta leave it on the list, gotta give them a thumbs up for that, and hopefully it just gets better. Many of you may not agree with me on this, but I know there's a lot of you out there that do. My next favorite feature, bye-bye headphone jack. I have more wireless headphones now than I do wired. So the fact that I may need to plug in a dongle to attach any headphones that I want to use with this, fine by me. And I don't recall a single time that I needed to listen to my headphones and charge my phone at the same time, at least for me. So I love the clean, even look on the bottom of the phone now. I always hated the fact that you had the headphone jack over here and it was just, uneven. I wish they would have gone with dual speakers down here and then maybe dual speakers at the top, but that's wishful thinking with the camera and the button, which I like, so I'll take the way that they have it now. But I like the way that it looks even on the bottom. My OCD is happy with that, and getting the dirt out of the headphone jack now is a thing of the past, so I don't have to worry about it. Honorable mention. Water resistant. Some people, again, have had issues with this, but I've gotten this wet many a times already. The rain on Sunday, I didn't worry about it, no big deal, was outside, no problem. And I love the fact that this is water resistant. Thank you. It's about freaking time. I've dunked this in water myself, submerged it, taken pictures in the water, all of that. No problems whatsoever. I absolutely love that feature. Water resistant. I'd love to see waterproof. Let's get on it. So that's my top 5 plus 1 favorite things for the iPhone 7 Plus. Will I do a top 5 things I don't like? I don't know if I can find top 5 things. May have to talk to Armando. Armando doesn't even watch these, so that doesn't even matter. But anyway, guys, that about does it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a like. And of course, subscribe to get all the new videos that are coming out. Welcome if this is your first video. Of course, if you're going to hit subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure you change it to get all my videos, because I'm noticing that my favorite YouTubers that I like to watch are not checked, so I had to go in and redo that. Make sure those who already subscribe to me and you go to other people that you're following, make sure you do the same thing. So with that being said, till the next one, see ya!